Welcome to SVL Free News and Views for Friday, February 1st. Hope everybody's had a great January and off to a good start here in 2019. We're down here at Special Treasure. We talk about why we're here shortly, but want to thank all of our sponsors: Randy Marion, Piedmont Healthcare, Mitchell College, Blue Harbor Bank, Key to Escape, The Escape Room, Fast Fields, Statesville YMCA, and Crossroads Cycling. So today, you've probably ridden down through downtown Statesville and seen Special Treasures, and you know it's a thrift store, but you don't know the whole story. I didn't know the whole story, so I'm going to turn it over to Mike Fuhrman today with his special guest and talk about what Special Treasures is all about.
Thanks, Brian. I'm here today with Lee Koch, who is the volunteer coordinator at Special Treasures. Lee, thanks for joining us.
Thanks for having me.
Now, I thought we'd start a little bit with some background on Children's Homes of Iredell County. It just serves an incredible mission. A lot of people may think that if a child goes into DSS custody, magic happens.
Right.
And a lot of the magic happens in the 4 residential facilities run by Children's Homes, and they serve children from birth to age 21 actually in 4 different homes, and has a very important mission, which can be simplified in the words on your website: to provide stability for children in traumatic situations.
Absolutely.
So it must be incredible to be part of that story. Tell us a little bit about how you got involved and why this is such an important position for you.
Sure, thank you so much. Yes, I've been familiar with Special Treasures for many years. It took about a couple of years ago when I actually came up here and visited the store and shopped, and then I had the opportunity to volunteer, and then I had the opportunity last year about this time to come on board as the volunteer coordinator. And I'm just very passionate about the program, the young adults that we work with. We serve the foster youth of Iredell County, foster youth from the Children's Home of Iredell County as well. And our employees range in age from 14 to 21, maybe a little bit older in their early 20s, but they've all been in foster care. And it's just amazing to see them come into the program, into the store, and develop skills and develop not only social skills, interpersonal skills, business skills, and watch them grow as an individual. And our goal is to make them successful at whatever it is that they decide to do and want to pursue in their career and in their life.
Now, Special Treasures is a great funding source for the Children's Homes, and this is an incredible operation. Brian, we'll get a little video maybe for people who haven't been in, who can see everything they have to offer, but you rely largely on donations from the public.
Correct.
to resell to make the money, and while you have the children in the program who are helping, you rely on a lot of volunteers.
Yes, we do. Yes. We are very blessed with very generous donations that are available in the store for resale, and we rely on our volunteers along with our youth, but we rely a lot on our volunteers to sort through the donations, price the donations, put the donations in the store, arrange them, stage them, make them look eye-appealing for the customer to be able to come on in and shop at this amazing thrift store.
Now, how many volunteers do you have at a given time?
Right, so I'd say that we have upwards of 20 volunteers that are core that probably work in the store on a weekly basis, but we can have 30 to 40, maybe even up to 80 on our roster, if you will. We have probably an additional 20 or 30 that help us with special events that we have throughout the year.
So you have a need right now for more volunteers?
Absolutely, always a need for volunteers, not only to work in the store, but we're also trying to establish a mentoring program in which a volunteer would work side by side with one of our youth and perhaps participate with them outside of the store, maybe taking them to lunch or taking them to a movie or church, or even showing them their place of business and having them shadow. So those individuals that don't necessarily want to work in the retail biz, but may want to develop a closer relationship with a youth one-on-one, we actively welcome that mentor individual.
So it's kind of like a Big Brothers Big Sisters program.
Kind of, yeah, absolutely, yes. And we have many areas. We have a linens department, we have a seasonal department, we have a clothing department, a furniture area, a children's area, a book area. We have just a ton of different places that volunteers can really dig in, sort through the donations, help to get them priced and staged on the sales floor to sell to our customers.
So what's the process if somebody wanted to volunteer? How do they get in touch with you, and what's the process for actually getting started?
Absolutely. So we do ask that volunteers be 24 years of age or more. We do ask that they fill out an application. We're going to run a background check, which includes a criminal check. Due to the sensitive nature of the youth that we partner with, we don't want to put our youth in any unsafe position. So we do that. And then it's just a product of what area the volunteer might be interested in. They may not know until they have an orientation and have a tour and see what it is that we do here in the store.
So, as someone who's a former volunteer, tell us a little bit about the benefits of volunteering here.
Sure. Absolutely. So I remember my very first day volunteering, I was at the cash register, and it was great. I had a young woman who trained me, and she was, for 19, she was mature beyond her years, and she did an incredible job of training me, showing me how to run the cash register, how to ring up the sales, and we were able to greet the customers together and chat with the customers about their purchases. And I truly remember this young woman and just how incredible and how kind she was and how giving she was to me in showing me the ropes.
Right.
I was the adult, but yet she was the young lady that was showing me how to do what we needed to get done.
Okay, well, excellent. So I would encourage anyone who's looking for a way to give back to the community, you can visit the Children's Homes of Iredell County website and learn more about volunteering, or you can contact Lee here at Special Treasures.
Yes, and my name is Lee, and the last name is Koch, and my contact number is 704-517-5552, and you can also go to the Special Treasures website, which is special-treasures.org.
Okay. Thanks, Lee. We appreciate
Thank you.
it.
Well, there
Thank
you go.
so
It's a
much.
really good interview with Lee. Lee, I learned a lot about Special Treasures this morning. Thank you so much for the work you do and how this gives back to these deserving children here in Iredell
Absolutely.
County. It's good to see a thrift store making a difference here. So you haven't come out to Special Treasures, come on out. And if you haven't done it yet, go to SVLFreeNews.com, sign up for your email edition, which, as you know, Mike comes out every morning at 5 a.m. to get the way to get the news right here in Statesville, always local, always free. So thank you. I hope you have a great weekend, and we'll see you on Monday.